Protonet Soul is great for communicating with your team, external partners, and customers. The central element of Soul are the groups. We can make a new group, for example, video tutorials. After you invited your colleagues, you can use the group chat to communicate. This works basically as you would expect a chat to work, so you don't need to learn anything new. If you want to address a particular person, especially when not often online, simply add an @ symbol in front of the name. In this case, Ali will receive an email notifying him with my message. He can then click on a link in the mail and jump directly into this chat. You also can use @all to notify everyone in this group at once. Be careful with this feature as it is very powerful, and as you know, with great power comes great responsibility. Whenever something new happens in the chat, you'll get a notification, a little orange bubble at your profile picture. If you click on it, the notification center opens and you can quickly see what happens throughout the groups you're involved in. And with a click, you jump straight to the chat and into the conversation. Of course, you can add files to the chat, be it pictures, PDFs, or whatever you want to share. Either use drag and drop, use the upload file button, or share a file that already exists in another group. Most of the time, your group will contain a lot of people and a lot of different conversations. To not lose your focus, we implemented topics. Not everyone needs to talk about everything, so you probably want to choose only the group members that need to work on a specific topic. You could, for example, create a topic to talk about your customers, however you don't want them to see internal topics. This is important, and luckily it's just a click. You will find the chat functionality in to-do lists and its to-dos. If you know beforehand that a certain topic will have tasks to be managed, you best create a to-do list from the start. Of course, you can use the chat in events, the file folders, and notes to communicate directly at the object so nothing gets lost. Not every communication is related to a group or a project. You can use the private messages to ask a colleague whether she wants to have lunch, or several colleagues if they'd like to see the newest movie after work. Private messages work the same as the group chat, but everything stays between you and your conversation partner. By the way, there's a smartphone app for iOS and Android for private messages. Chatting is great, but sometimes you need to talk to someone in person or you simply just need to see a face. Protocol to the rescue. With a simple click, you can start a video call. You might imagine that in huge projects with lots of people, it's hard to keep track of all your communication. That's the beauty of Protonet Soul. Your communication takes place in the object where it needs to be and won't be scattered around everywhere. On top of it, the notification center keeps you updated, so you never miss a thing. Communication with Soul will most definitely increase your productivity and save your sanity.